it's Melissa from Nature's Garden. Today I'm going to show you how to use our Cocoa Dream Cream Kit. Let's whip it up! Okay, so before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about exactly what you'll receive with this kit. First of all, you're going to receive instructions that will walk you through step by step how to make the cream. You could also follow right along with this video. So, you're also going to get with the kit the Optifin preservative, vitamin E oil, and the butter prickle fragrance oil that we're using to scent our cream. You're going to receive sweet almond oil, stearic acid, cocoa butter, and a traditional emulsifying wax, along with 4 jars to put your cream in. Now, there are a few other items that you're going to need. You're going to need a thermometer. You'll want a mixing spoon. If you would like, and this is totally optional, you can add some cocoa powder right on top of your cream when you're done. Next, you're going to need the stick blender. You're also going to need a few pots. Our first pot is going to be used to place all of our ingredients in. And we're going to place it in a double boiler so that it melts very slowly, very evenly, and we don't scorch it. You're also going to need a larger pot filled with a few inches of water that's going to allow us to create our double boiler. Finally, you're going to need a third pot. The third pot is going to be used for your water. Ultimately, we're using 353 grams of water. However, we are going to take it to a temperature of 180 degrees Fahrenheit and leave it at that temperature for 20 minutes. That's going to destroy any kind of bacteria that is in the water and allow us to use it in our lotion. So we've already got this going. Now we're going to go ahead and begin getting our ingredients into our pot. So first we are adding our sweet almond oil. In addition to the sweet almond oil, at this time we want to add the stearic acid. The cocoa butter. And the traditional emulsifying wax. And now we're just going to place this in our double boiler to melt. And as it's melting, we are going to stir occasionally so that we get a nice even melt. Okay, so the next step in the process is going to be weighing out our water. So we're simply going to pour it into one of our bowls with the spout. So we're going to weigh out 353 grams. Now, when we prepared our water, we did put a little bit extra in our pot just to allow for evaporation as the water is heating. Okay, and now that we have our water weighed out, I'm going to go ahead and get this scale out of the way. Okay, so now that we have our water all weighed out, we're going to add our oils right to the pot containing our water. Now, here's where it gets really, really important. We want to make sure that we have a proper emulsion. So we want to combine the two around 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Otherwise, you can get some separation. Typically, if you get separation in your lotion or your cream, it comes from not having them at the proper temperatures. So you want to be really careful with this process. Okay. Okay, so now that both our water and our oils, waxes, and butters are at 140 degrees Fahrenheit, we're ready to combine them. Once you combine them, you'll use a stick blender to emulsify them. You'll notice the mixture will turn white in color. That's when you know you've achieved an emulsion. So that being said, between 140 and 120 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to want to add some additional ingredients. We will be adding our Optifin preservative. This is the one that you really have to watch with. If you go below that 120 degrees Fahrenheit, it can actually separate out. But if you're above the 140 degrees Fahrenheit, you can actually burn your preservative off. So you want to be really careful when adding that one of your temperature. In addition, we're adding the vitamin E oil and we're adding the butter brickle fragrance oil. And now that we have those ingredients added, we're going to go ahead and stick blend once again. Okay, and as you notice, this is a thinner mixture. As the lotion cream cools, it's going to thicken. So we'll let it come to room temperature before we put it into our jars. And as it's cooling, we will stick blend it periodically. Okay, so as you can see, our lotion is nice and thick and creamy. So now we are ready to go ahead and add it to our jars. And we're just going to use a tablespoon just to scoop it right into our jars. If you would like, you could also do this with a decorating bag, and that's going to help to keep the edges clean. Okay, and finally, as I said, this is totally optional, but if you would like, you can totally sprinkle your cream with some cocoa powder. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I've just put it in a shaker. It's just about a teaspoon. All right, and there you have it. Making your own Cocoa Dream Cream is really that simple. It's a really great cream, especially for winter. So for even more fragrance fun ideas, make sure you check out our website at www.naturesgardencandles.com. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you like the video. Until next time, we will see you later. Bye, guys.